Wanted to review with you guys today my favorite router for doing guitars, which is the Dewalt DW621. It's a 2 horsepower router. It's a plunge router, and with a lot of the routing I do a lot of template routing and whatnot. And this is the most versatile router. I think the movement, the up and down movement, with the tightening and loosening on the left hand and the power on the right hand, really makes this router very versatile. The power's here as well, so you don't have to let your hand go as you're routing. It's a multi-speed router, so you can change the speed depending on what you're doing, which is a great feature. You know, if you're using a bigger bit, you got to slow the router down. It's got a flat base, and it's got an attachable fence that you can go ahead and add the fence to do some straight edge routing and whatnot for dados. The depth set here is really nice as well. It's got a fine depth set along with an 1/8 inch, actually a 16-inch fine adjustment, along with I think it's a 32 fine adjustment on the screw here. Really intuitive setup. You know, the dust collection comes through the port here, so as you're routing, you get really good dust collection. It comes up through one of the arms. And what's also nice about the dust collection is that the top piece has a swivel. So as you're moving around the table or whatnot, moving around the guitar body, with your weight being here, you can pretty much control the router and still have the vacuum attachment move. Once you have the vacuum attachment here on the side, it kind of gets stuck here. It allows you to give you some height over your workpiece and give you some room. Also, it comes with a collet attachment, so you just screw it in and you can have the collet attachment to do routing that way. So it's really intuitive in the sense of the way this tool set up. It's got all the components you would want top routing like I do. It's got the fence. It comes with different size bits. You got a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch collet. And then with the vacuum attachment here, all the dust pretty much disappears. It's got a little bit of a vortex that's created here, and it works out really well. I'm really happy with this router. I'm tempted to buy another one just because it's such a good router, and if they discontinue it, I don't want to lose it. The only feature I don't like on this router is sometimes the base is a little bit too small. If you're going to be doing, side routing where you're looking at routing the edge, with such a small base, sometimes you get some tipping, and that'll dig into the router body, and that's really less than ideal. But you can always replace that by putting in a bigger base and doing the same cutout. I just haven't done that here because for what I do, this suits what I need. But overall, this router's great. I think Amazon's got the best deal on it right now from what I've seen. But really happy with this router. It allows me to do a lot of different routing techniques pretty easily. The base is a good size for what I do. The only thing I would change is have another plate if you're going to be doing edge routing or whatnot.